Abeiku Santana, you have disappointed me. Abeiku, you are someone that people look up to. You are someone who is supposed to serve as a gatekeeper. You are someone who is sitting on radio stations supposed to make sure that people say and make sure that the things that people spew out there is correct and they don't mislead the people. I don't know how someone could go through school, but school doesn't go through them. I don't know how a person of your caliber, it seems like you don't have principles. It seems like you don't understand how the laws work. It seems like you don't understand how society is supposed to be like. So why am I bashing Abeiku Santana so much? So there's this gentleman, a young guy, who has invested in pizza business. Now his pizza, the company's name is Pizzaman, and they have Chicken Man. So this gentleman caught one of his employees, two of his employees, stealing chicken and some other stuff. So he reported them to the police station. Now the police handed them over to the prosecutor, and the prosecutor prosecuted them, and they were jailed 5 years. Now after the news broke out, I can't believe what Abeiku Santana had to say about this issue. But before I misquote him, I want you to listen to Abeiku Santana yourself. After that, then I will break it down. My view.
Pizzaman workers have been jailed 5 years for allegedly stolen chicken wings, boxes 20, and some vegetable cooking oil. And this Pizzaman paraded himself as a youth leader and so on and so forth. O workers and real with chicken wings, 20 cartons. 1 million jelly on 5 years. Nyansa benewom. O here ni ba waya adwuma wasamba krono. Fatit in the busum yaketie. Fatit oya worker, fatit in the bus and chicken wings. And yes, we are one day. It's an accumulated stolen items. They have been jailed 5 years each. Bonsama Hawaii dear. Onya guy, me na make catch up.
I mean, how can you, as a presenter, sit on radio station and say that someone doesn't know what's up? Because how can you prosecute someone for stealing chicken from you? See, you don't understand something. This thing, I want to break it up into about 3 segments. Now, we always talk about the people, unemployment in Ghana is so high. People are not willing to invest. Now, this is a young guy who has decided to invest into restaurant business to create employment for the youth. Now, as a youth, you have gotten a job. Instead of being loyal and abiding by the rules and regulations of the what do you call it, the company, you decided to steal. And we are not living in a farm. We are not living in a jungle. We have laws that we abide by. This gentleman proceeded to take these people on. And one thing that Abeiku Santana needs to understand is that when you are handed over to the law or to the law enforcement, in court, they look at your intention. If you are just hungry and you took a couple of chicken and you ate it, that's different. But if you conspire with someone to be stealing materials or food from the company that you work with to sell, that conspiracy alone, it's a crime. The intention behind it, it's a crime. How you went about it is a crime. By selling stolen, see, there are so many ways they can charge you in this kind of issue. So I am surprised that someone like Abeiku Santana, who is supposed to know better, will sit on national radio to bash a businessman who has chosen to build businesses and help the nation. So you were expecting him not to turn him over to the police station. Now, what he said is that they should deduct the money from his pay. Someone who has an intention to steal. Why do you want to keep such an employee? You see, in the US, they will never catch you stealing from a job and then they keep you, saying that, oh, we are going to deduct it from your... Are we living in a jungle? Are we ever going to grow as a nation? Kwame Nkrumah was wrong. We cannot handle our own affairs. I think it's about time we need to hand Africa over to the white people, and we should allow them to manage it. Because our mindset is really messed up. Even people who have been to school, they still make statements that you think about it like, how can you make such a statement as an educated individual? How? We have so many armed robbers because these kids, when they were young, they were not punished for doing small little thieving or thievery. So as they grow, they become hardened criminals. You see, so many people commit crimes from childhood or from adolescence, where they were supposed to be handed out to the police to correct them, even if they have to be taken to juvenile detention. But they weren't taken to juvenile detentions. They were left alone. Their parents went and apologized for whatever crime they committed. Now these people grow and become hardened criminals. And Abeiku Santana, instead of you saying this should serve as a deterrent, you are rather saying that the guy who owns Pizzaman doesn't know, like he's not a cool guy for turning those thieves in to the police. Abeiku Santana, if you own a company and someone stole from you, how would you feel? You see, this is the reason why the nation is not thriving. Someone has stolen from you. How can you say that, oh, no, you shouldn't fire them. You should just deduct it from their pay? What about the mindset that they have? They are thieves. You are not supposed to entertain thieves. The money that you are deducting from his pay, at the end of the month, he will tell you that it is not enough, which will then make them go back, motivate them to steal more. I am surprised that such a renowned presenter can sit on national radio and make such a statement. Abeiku, for this statement, you are a disgrace. You should know better. You should be a man of principle. You should be a law-abiding citizen. If you are a law-abiding citizen, then you should definitely know that when someone breaks the law, they are supposed to be reported. Are we living in a jungle? No, we are not. So therefore, if someone breaks the law, it is only right to report them to the police station. If we were to do that, there wouldn't be mob action or mob justice and all that, because people will rely on the police. But because of all this, oh, we shouldn't talk about it. Oh, we should apologize and let them go. No. If you steal from me, I will report it to the police station and make sure you are prosecuted for your crime. How can we live in a nation where things just don't work? People can just commit crimes and not be held accountable. By this statement that you made, it clearly shows that if someone is stealing or someone is making deals at your radio station and you catch them, you will still entertain them and not even tell Father Dixon or the owner, despite. If you are left to manage OKFM, you run it down, because when people step out of line, when people break the law, when people steal equipment, you will still entertain them to work there, which is very wrong. Abeiku, you should come back again and withdraw that statement. You already know what the name is. My name is Jebi the Mogul, and this is MMTV Ask Jebi. One love. Peace.